Hello and welcome to our channel. In this series of videos we travel around the Red Rock Canyons of Utah and Arizona in an American Class A RV. This is part 2 of the series, so if you would rather start from part 1 you can click on the link above. We hope you enjoy the videos. So we've just returned from Utah and Arizona, where we travelled around in the American RV, and we're sharing our experience with you. So in this video we travelled from Zion National Park to Bryce Canyon, which was about roughly 85 miles, and we drove through some spectacular scenery in Red Rock Canyon, which was really nice.
Yeah, it was amazing, although we did have a brief moment of panic when one of the arches had a height restriction, and when we had picked the van up, the lady had given us the height restriction, and I think we had 2 inches to spare if we went with that. But fortunately on the sun visor, the actual height of the van was there, and we had about 8 inches of headroom, and everyone was quite comfortable with that.
Yeah, so we pulled into a lay-by just to double check, make sure everything was okay, but then just went through with trepidation and nice and slowly. So yeah, so the journey took us to Ruby's Inn campsite, and it was a really nice campsite again. So had a nice swimming pool, not maybe quite as nice as the one at Zion National Park, but it was okay, just to cool off and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was fine. And it was also a drive-through pitch, which was a bit easier. You didn't have to do any reversing, so that was a good
that was perfect.
pitch.
And they had a really good general store there where you could pick up odds and ends, and a great laundry. Again, that is something you really do need. And one of the good things as well, we had purchased a VIP package when we rented the van, and that allowed you to buy any parts that you needed. And luckily we had that, because the waste hose, the seal on it had burst, which wasn't very pretty and a nice sight. But all we had to do was go into Ruby's Inn, into one of the general stores there, buy a new hose, which was $50 odd, and then you just keep the receipt and that gets reimbursed to you at the end. So that's good.
So, and we walked up to Ruby's Inn where there is a nice restaurant, and that was about 10 minutes from the campsite, and it was like a wee town out of the Wild West with the frontages of the stores, like the old stores, and from there you could also do horse riding or wagon trails. But again, because we were doing all the canyons, we only had the 2 nights there, so we didn't manage to fit that in, but it is an option if you wanted to do that. And we purchased our tickets the night before.
There's a shuttle bus, a National Park shuttle bus stops right outside the campsite, and that's free as long as you've got a park ticket. So as Karen says, we went up to Ruby's Inn, purchased our tickets, and that meant the next morning we just had to jump on the bus, show our ticket, and that took us right into Bryce Canyon. And let's show you a bit of what we found in there. It was awesome.
Canyon was my favourite of all the canyons. The rock formations were absolutely spectacular, and I think what made this one even extra special was we did one of the trails right down into the bottom of the canyon rather than staying up in the rim, which is what we had done before. So we did the Peekaboo Trail, and that took us about 4 hours. It was fine going down, but a strenuous hike coming back up.
So we would definitely recommend walking boots, training shoes and stuff. I don't think we'd cut it. So walking boots, take plenty of water and snacks because it's very, very hot down in there, and even hats and sunscreen and stuff like that. So
and we did go through a power of water. I think they recommend you take a litre for every hour if you're doing one of the hikes. They do have refilling stations for your water bottles, but we didn't see very many down in the canyon. Certainly there were when we came back up to the rim, but we had taken plenty of water with us. But it was an amazing experience to go down into the canyon.
I agree. I think Bryce Canyon is definitely our favourite. But make sure, do not forget to take your camera. The photo opportunities are absolutely fantastic.
I think I said the hike took us about 4 hours, but add on to that the photos at every corner. We kept saying we've taken enough photographs, and you would turn a corner and see another amazing sight, and just had to take some more footage. So
Bryce Canyon was fabulous. So that's it for this video, guys. In the next video we move on from Bryce Canyon to Monument Valley, which is also fantastic. So as always, it would be appreciated if you could click the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell, because that does help our channel to grow in YouTube. And remember, live today like there could be no tomorrow. Love life. Thanks for watching.